The problem with Drax from the MCU. Now, a lot of people talk about how the Hulk got treated so badly in the MCU compared to his comic counterpart. Drax, in my opinion, is another one that has been done so dirty, it is outrageous. So yeah, I thought I'd just make a video on it, comparing the MCU version to the original comic counterpart. So yeah, enough yapping, let's just get into it. When Drax the Destroyer, that was literally his name, Drax the Destroyer, when he first appeared in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, a lot of fans were excited because in the comics, Drax is an incredibly powerful cosmic warrior with a tragic, dark backstory with one sole purpose, one mission, and that was to literally destroy Thanos. That is literally the point of his character. But in the MCU, things turned out a bit different. Over time, Drax just slowly became less of a terrifying cosmic destroyer and more of a comic relief in the Guardians. Now, while the jokes are funny and while he is actually quite funny, this just gave a whole new different image to Drax the Destroyer. And it kind of removed what made him very interesting in his comic counterpart. Now, comic Drax. In the comics, Drax wasn't originally an alien mercenary warrior. His origin story is a lot more darker than that and quite different. He was actually a human called Arthur Douglas. Now, while him and his girl was driving, Thanos made his way to Earth, and because he did not want to get spotted, he killed Arthur Douglas and his girl in his car. Now, this might get a bit confusing, but his soul, Arthur Douglas's soul, was transferred into a new body by someone called the Mentor, which was basically Thanos' father, I'm pretty sure. Drax, or Arthur Douglas's soul, got placed into a very powerful new body which was designed to kill Thanos, because the Mentor, Thanos' father, thought Thanos has gone out of control. So yeah. Now this new body literally had all you needed to kill Thanos. Super strength, agility, speed, durability, and all of the above. Like, he was a very powerful being. And from that point on, Drax became a cosmic force of vengeance. Now, in the comics, he was literally no joke. His super strength was outrageous. Drax also had energy projection. He could literally shoot energy beams from his hands. He could also fly, survive in space. Bro, he was overpowered. And at certain points, he was literally strong enough to literally put his hand into Thanos' chest and rip Thanos' heart out. He was absolutely crazy overpowered. This is literally a character to literally hunt down one of the most dangerous beings in the whole Marvel Universe. Now, moving on to the MCU version of Drax, who is basically a comedic joke. When Drax first appeared in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, played by none other than Dave Bautista, there were some hints of him having that darker vibe of a character. He had a very tragic past, which is very different to the comics, but it was still quite dark. Him, his girl, and daughter were all killed by Ronan the Accuser, under Thanos' command on his home planet. Now, since Drax survived, that was his main motivation to ending or destroying Thanos. But as the movies went on, especially in Volume 2 of Guardians of the Galaxy, Infinity War, and even Love and Thunder, the character just shifted more and more toward comedy. Drax became mostly known for just being that clueless, dumb, laughing character who all he did was just give out punchlines, instead of being that cosmic, vengeful destroyer he was in the comics, who was always obsessed with hunting down Thanos. In the MCU, he's literally just that dumb comedic character. It's so silly, I can't lie. Now, here's something I want to point out. The absolute missed potential the MCU had. Now, the weirdest part is that the MCU literally had the perfect opportunity to make Drax matter in the whole storyline of the Infinity Saga. When Thanos became the main villain in Infinity War and Endgame, you'd expect Drax to play a huge role and drop the whole comedic arc and have his own vengeful arc instead. After all, destroying Thanos is literally his whole purpose of his character in the comics. But instead, Drax barely interacts with Thanos at all. He doesn't get any type of big confrontation, no character defining moment, and he definitely does not get any type of revenge for his family or his planet. He only had one interaction I can remember, and Thanos literally turned him into bricks, or something like that. I forgot what it was. But bro, that was so bad for Drax's character. For a character called the Destroyer, he literally spends most of the MCU just in the background, sidelined as the comedic character to give out a punchline here and there. Genuinely, bro, what is this, bro? But to be fair, the MCU version of Drax It's still a great character. I love Drax, I can't lie. Dave Bautista is very good as Drax, and some of the jokes are genuinely funny, but compared to what he's supposed to be in the comics, like what his main character is, which is that ruthless cosmic warrior, the movie version just feels like a watered down version of that original character. Very similar to the Hulk, how they just turned Hulk into also another comedic relief with the smart Hulk and all that. Bro, what is that? But yeah, I thought I'd just make this quick video talking about Drax, how a lot of people don't really mention Drax when people talk about the MCU ruining characters, because bro, Drax is supposed to be a terrifying force created to destroy Thanos, but instead we just get green funny Batista. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on your thoughts on Drax, and yeah,